Hey guys, today I'm going to vlog a little. I'm going to be making kombucha for the first time. I grew a scoby and so I'm really excited to make kombucha and see how it turns out. So today I'm going to be doing the first fermentation and I'm going to show you guys the quantities of the ingredients that I use and how to make kombucha. Next week, all things are going to plan, I'm going to be doing the second fermentation, which is where you bottle your kombucha and it gets all fizzy and stuff. And I'm going to be adding juice and fruits and stuff to make flavoured kombucha. Hopefully that turns out too, so I'll be recording that as well. Regarding the glutening, my blood test results came in and it looks unlikely at the moment that I have celiac disease, but I found out that I may not have been eating enough gluten. You're supposed to eat gluten for a minimum of 6 weeks, I think. And you're meant to be eating about 4 slices of bread worth of gluten, and I had not been eating that much at all. Like noodles and a few biscuits, pretty much, which, yeah, is not 4 slices of bread worth of gluten. I'm going to the specialist on Tuesday, so they should tell me if I haven't been eating enough gluten and if I need to eat more. I brought some bread during the shop today, so I'm going to have that for lunch and see how I feel later. I'm kind of not looking forward to it. I'm so over the glutening. I was pretty much over it after the first couple of days. I wasn't feeling too flash, but yeah, knowing that I possibly need to eat more isn't making me feel too great. I'm just about to start making my kombucha, so I've got the scoby that I grew that's at the bottom of this jar. It's looking a hell of a lot better than my last couple attempts, so this is my third attempt and I finally grew one. I've got my scoby, I need 8 tea bags and I'm going to be using English breakfast. I need a cup of sugar, 13 cups of water and 2 cups of kombucha to use as a starter. So yeah, let's get into it. The first thing I did was let 8 cups of water come to the boil. I had put the other 5 cups into the jar that I decided to brew the kombucha in, and then I added all of the tea bags, gave them a little stir and then put the lid on and let them steep for about 5 minutes. After letting the tea bags steep, I added the sugar to the pot. For some reason my memory card or camera shut itself and the files are missing, but I did that and then let the tea bags steep for a further 5 minutes before removing them and letting the tea cool a bit. I then started pouring my tea into the jar that I'm brewing my kombucha in. At first, because the pot was too heavy, I was using my little Loch Ness monster ladle, but once it got down to the bottom of the pot, I just tipped everything in. I then added my 2 cups of starter tea / kombucha before adding my scoby, which I grew and is a lot slimier than I would have guessed. It feels pretty gross. I then tied a few coffee filters around the jar with a rubber band and then put it into a cupboard where it's going to stay for a week before I taste it, and hopefully it turns out alright. But yeah, that's pretty much me done with my first batch of kombucha. So that was me making my first ever batch of kombucha. It's now currently sitting in the cupboard and I'm going to leave it there until Saturday, when I will take it out, give it a taste, see if it tastes alright, and then bottle it up ready for the second fermentation where it gets all bubbly and stuff. Hopefully it turns out well. I drink so much kombucha as it is that I just figured I would try to make my own. Anyway, that's it for today. Today was definitely a short vlog, but I wanted to show you guys me doing something that I've never done before. Yeah, if it turns out well, I'll make a video about it next week. I'm also thinking of doing a sit-down chatty video after I see the specialist next week. And because it's almost September, next week I'm thinking of doing a September bullet journal setup, which I think would be kind of interesting because I'm really getting into journaling and stationery and stuff. Anyway, I hope that you have a fantastic day and I'll see you in my next video.